Claus. I'm Snoop. I work for Santa Claus. I used to make toys like all the other little brownies, but that was when I was much younger. Now Santa has a special job for me. Did you ever hear the door close? And you look around, and there isn't anybody there, and the shutter goes bang, 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 and there isn't any wind, and the floor creaks, and you sit up in bed and you say, "Is that your daddy?" Well, it isn't your daddy. Nor your mommy, neither. It's me. I'm the little brownie that goes around to all the children's houses to see if they've been good little boys and girls. Yes, sir. I know all about you little boys and girls. I know the ones that ate their breakfast and those who put away their toys. Which brings me to the reason why Santa sent me here to talk to you. From what I see, and from what we hear way up in Toyland, a lot of the toys that Santa and his brownies have worked so hard to make get broken and lost and left out in the rain. You see, I have another job, too. All of the toys that are broken and forgotten, Santa has me pick up in a big basket and take to the land of lost and forgotten toys. Well, none of the toys want to go there, as you can surely imagine. So, Santa thought that if I came here and told you how the fairy Snow Queen first gave toys life, that then you would appreciate them more and take better care of them. Toys first learned to talk a long time ago in Toyland. It happened on Christmas Eve. Once upon a time, Santa and his brownies had just finished making all the toys for Christmas, and Santa was getting ready to take them to all the good little boys and girls. Well, sir, every Christmas Eve, Santa has a cup of tea with an old friend, because a cup of tea gives Santa just the right send-off for his long, fast journey. Now, on this certain Christmas Eve that I am telling you about, Santa had asked the fairy Snow Queen.
Oh, dear fairy Snow Queen,
Said Santa.
Won't you come have a sugar cookie and a cup of hot tea with me?
A cup of hot tea, cried the fairy Snow Queen in horror. Mercy, no. I would rather wait.
Oh, I see.
But I will come and have a sugar cookie with you. It's much nicer than tea.
And that's exactly what she did. But Santa had been working so hard with his brownies to get all the toys ready for Christmas that he forgot all about the sugar cookie. And before the fairy Snow Queen came, Santa fell asleep with all his toys at his feet. Now, old Santa had only been asleep for 1 minute when the door opened, and there was the fairy Snow Queen, dancing in the snow. She was the most beautiful fairy of all. But I'll tell you a little secret. She loves to play jokes.
I've come to have my sugar cookie with you, Santa. Santa? Santa Claus!
Merry Christmas.
Why, I bet that old sugar cookie isn't even up there. That's a fine thing for him to do. Besides, it might have been fun. Oh, well. Oh, dear. Oh, but I'm the fairy snow queen, and I ought not to be treated like this. I should teach Santa a lesson. Something like a good joke. Oh, wonderful. Besides, it will give me something to do. And there's certainly no harm in a tiny little joke. Let's see what I could do. Oh, what a funny-looking little doll. I wonder how it would be if, of course, I grant all these toys life. Oh, this will be a wonderful joke. And besides, it might be fun.
going on here?
Look at us!
I can eat candy.
I can sing.
I can dance.
I can walk. I can walk too, Santa.
I can march. Look at us! Look at us! Look at us!
Hello, Santa. You were asleep when I came for my sugar cookie. I thought I would play a joke on you and grab all the toys life. Aren't they wonderful?
Oh, they certainly are.
Listen, someone's humming. Why, it's a musical doll. Well, sing for us.
Do, 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 la, 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 la. Singing, I'm singing. Look at me, Santa. I can sing too.
Singing music fills me with joy and happiness.
Let's all try and sing together while starlight fills the sky. She's stuck.
Oh, that was fine, musical doll. Now, Fairy Snow Queen, you'd better change the toys back so I can put them in my sack.
Oh, not yet, Santa. Let me show you how I can march.
Oh, yeah.
My.
Just like a real soldier, aren't I, Santa?
Yes, I've never seen better. Now, Fairy Snow Queen.
Watch me, watch me, watch me.
Quickly, Fairy Snow Queen. Change him back, or he will break himself sure.
Oh, don't worry, Santa.
Look out, look out, look out.
Jack, you stay in your box.
Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop.
Change them back, Fairy Snow Queen, before something terrible happens to them. They may get hurt or fall in love.
All right, Santa. Oh, but they're having such fun. Well, you must promise me first that you won't fall asleep the next time you ask me to come and have a sugar cookie with you.
Yes, I promise you I will not fall asleep again. But please, change the toys back to toys before they break themselves.
All right, Santa. Now, toys, be as Santa made you. Toys! I said be as you were. No.
What's the matter, Fairy Snow Queen? Why do not the toys change? Look, they're still the same. Is this another one of your jokes?
A joke, a joke, a joke.
No, I'm not joking now, Santa. I don't know what the matter is. Everything seems connected.
But you must change them back. Oh, what is it? Why are you crying?
I've lost my magic power.
You mean you can't change them back?
No.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Way.
But why, Fairy Snow Queen? Why?
Well, Santa, the Queen of the Fairies told me that if I didn't stop playing jokes, she would take away all of my magic power for 400 Christmases. I've played a joke on you, Santa, and now I've lost my magic. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's too bad, Fairy Snow Queen. But what shall I do? I have no toys to give the children for Christmas.
I know. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
We don't want to be just toys.
We don't want to.
We don't want to be just toys.
Just toys, just toys, just toys.
That's it. That's why my magic wouldn't work. You see, Santa, as a fairy snow queen, my powers are limited. I can only change things that want to be changed. The toys wanted to be made alive, but they do not want to be turned back to toys again.
Oh, you should have thought of that before you changed them.
I know I should have, Santa. I'm very sorry, and I will never play jokes on anyone again.
But what shall I do? It's time that I started.
Well, maybe...
Santa, your sled and reindeer are ready.
Well, maybe if I talk to them. Now, toys, you've all had a chance to see how it is to be alive. You've had your fun. Please let me change you back. Oh, please. I want to sing all the time.
I want to march all the time.
We want to stay alive.
I want to eat candy and cookies. Sugar cookie, sugar cookie, sugar cookie.
But I promised the little children I would bring them toys. That's what you were made for, to bring happiness to little boys and girls. You aren't made for living. Would you have all the little children in the world crying on Christmas? Would you?
No.
Then let the Fairy Snow Queen change you back. It's not easy being alive. Why, you're so tiny. How will you get along with no little boy or girl to look after you? What will become of you? A toy soldier. You can only march now, but if you belong to some little boy, he would put you with a lot of other soldiers.
He would? Really?
Why, he might even send you to war.
A real war? Honest?
Sure, a little boy's war. And you dolls, why, you could go to tea parties and be well taken care of. But alone in the big world, you will all soon get lost and broken. Your arms and legs will fall off, and it will be very sad. I'll tell my brownies to unhitch the Christmas sled. There will not be any toys. Tomorrow, Christmas morning, which is usually the happiest day of the year, will now be known as the saddest. No toys. My.
Oh, Santa, may I make a suggestion?
Oh, of course.
Well, how would it be to let all the toys come to life for 1 hour every night at 12 o'clock? Then appoint one of your brownies to go around and ask the toys if the little girl or boy they belong to has been nice to them. It would be a wonderful way to check up on the little boys or girls. And besides, it might be fun.
Oh, boy, that's a fine idea, Fairy Snow Queen. Would you agree to that, Toys?
A conference, a conference, a conference. Agreed, agreed, agreed.
Oh, and you, my little brownie, will hereafter be called Snoopy. That will be your job, to check up on the dolls and record their complaints.
Yes, sir, Santa, yes, sir.
And now, Fairy Snow Queen.
Now, Toys, please go back to the position you were in when I first granted you life.
What's that?
Listen, someone's crying.
It's the musical doll.
Oh, look, Santa, look.
I've never seen a doll cry before.
Musical doll. Why are you crying?
I'm in love. Oh, dear.
Mm-hmm. I was afraid of this. With whom are you in love, musical doll?
With the toy soldier.
Imagine in love.
How does it feel?
Does it hurt? Is it nice?
Go away, all of you. I'm in love with the musical doll, too.
Fairy Snow Queen, what shall we do?
Well, the toys cannot be changed unless the musical doll and the toy soldier agree to be happy.
Oh, dear.
We agree to be changed, Santa. We wouldn't want to make all the little children unhappy. But before we do, what?
Black kiss.
Oh.
You see, Toys, it's not easy being alive.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
see,
see,
Santa.
Are you both ready now?
One last thing, Santa.
Oh, hurry, Toy Soldier.
Let me give you my gold medal as a token of our love.
And hereafter, all musical dolls will wear gold pins in remembrance of the two toys who fell in love.
How nice. How sweet.
What fun.
And now, Fairy Snow Queen, I believe we're ready.
Now, may all the toys be as Santa made you, with the ability to come to life for 1 hour every night at 12 o'clock.
Oh, thank you, Fairy Snow Queen.
You're welcome, Santa. Ah, now what shall I find to do? Good night, Santa. It was fun. Oh, well. Oh, dear. Oh,
Come on, Snoopy. There's no time to lose. Let's put the toys in the sack. This is Christmas Eve.
Yes, sir, Santa, yes, sir. And a good night to you, and a Merry Christmas, too.
Exactly at midnight.
You wait up for him, Mommy, please.
I should say not. It must be on your bedtime. You'll have to wait until tomorrow morning to see what he'll bring for you. Now go to sleep.
Will he bring me my airplane, and my skates, and my scooter, and my doll, and my baby Fuzzy, and our puppy, and...
Well, you see, Santa isn't too well off this year, Kitty. He'll bring something for you, but don't expect too much. I know my babies will understand. Now put out the light, dear. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Mommy.
Oh, what a beautiful tree.
I think it is, too.
But I truck. I guess there isn't much to give him. I guess not, Dickie.
Oh, dear. Those children are up again.
Remember, it's Christmas Eve, Helen.
Oh.
Mother!
What are you children up to? Why, you're as cold as ice. You're going to catch your death of cold. Now, I want you youngsters to keep covered, and I'll get you a cup of hot chocolate to warm you up.
What can we give him, Dickie? What can we give him?
Sit up, fella. Here it is.
Thanks, Dad.
Careful now. Don't spill it.
Mom, you and Dad can go to sleep. We can drink our chocolate alone. Can't we, Ann? Yes, Mommy, we can drink it alone.
You'll spill it. And besides, you'll get yourselves all uncovered. No, we'll wait.
Oh, let them have their fun, Helen. They'll be careful. Won't you, kids?
Yes, Daddy, we'll be very careful.
All right. But I want you to go right to sleep just as soon as you finish your chocolate. And keep covered. Good night, baby.
Good night, Mommy. Good night, Daddy.
Good night, kids.
I have an idea, Ann. Yes? It's very cold out, isn't it? Yes, but why do you ask? Well, Santa comes from way up in the North Pole, doesn't he? Yes, but... Well, he's been traveling all night, and he must be very, very cold. Yes. Well, then, why don't we give him our chocolate? That'll warm him up. Let's, Dickie. Be careful, you'll spill it. Stay where you are. I'll help you. Good night, Ann. Good night, Dickie.
Boy, but it's cold. Boy, something smells awful good. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna find it. Sweet, thoughtful kitties. If everyone everywhere would be as thoughtful, the world would be a better place in which to live. Best drink ever tasted. Best present I ever received. Well, now let's see what I can do with them. See, what was it they wanted? Oh, yes. What a list. Well, I'll give them everything they ask for. They both want a puppy. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Well, I better trim this tree and get on the way.
Dickie, get up! It's Christmas! Yippee! Whoa! Come on! Let's see what Santa brought! Yeah! Mother, Daddy, play with Santa Claus!
Once upon a time, on Christmas Eve, there was a little girl named Laura who was looking at her book of Mother Goose tales. As she turned the pages, she began to wonder what they did in the land of Mother Goose on Christmas Eve. Did little Bo Peep still look after her sheep? Did Simple Simon go to the fair? Just the same? She wished and wished that she could see for herself. After all, it was Christmas Eve, and she stared so hard at the little house of Wee Willie Winkie that it began to look real. Oh, there is Wee Willie Winkie, running through the town, upstairs and downstairs, in his nightgown. Why, that's the pieman. And Simple Simon, looking in that store. Oh, my! Mother Goose! There's marzipan and popcorn, nuts and chocolate cream, candies pink and shiny. Price, just one daydream. There's Wee Willie Winkie again. He's on a Christmas spree. Strawberry milkshake. Shake one up for me. Then Mother Goose's sweet shop disappeared, and instead there was a wood. A little girl and boy were dancing outside a house. Why, the house is made of candy. I know who they are. It's Hansel and Gretel. And who is that up there? It must be Robin Hood, dressed in Lincoln green. And Rip Van Winkle, deep in a long, long dream. Then, in another part of the wood, Laura saw a little house, painted pink and blue. And inside, a Christmas party was going on. When Laura looked closer, she realized it was none other than the Three Bears and Goldilocks playing London Bridge. And in the corner, they had a Christmas tree. Overlooking the wood was a castle on a hill, and someone was looking out from one of the towers. A girl with long yellow hair, reaching to the ground. With hair that long, it must be Rapunzel. Hey, says Wee Willie Winkie, who seemed to crop up everywhere. It's getting rather late. Time to leave the castle to watch the blind mice skate. Down in a woodland glade, a Christmas ball was being held. Little Red Riding Hood was dancing with the wolf. To a gay tune played by Puss in Boots. Little Boy Blue danced with Little Bo Peep. But Wee Willie Winkie fell fast asleep. And then, through the trees, Laura could see something else going on. As she got nearer, she realized it was the story of the littlest snowman. Once upon a time, there was a small, lopsided ball of white who was known as the littlest snowman. He twinkled merrily at the passers-by and was great friends with the birds, the cats, and the dogs. There was a deep secret behind the littlest snowman's friendship, for he was the only snowman in all the town who had a heart. True, it was only a candy heart put there by the little boy who had made him. But on it were the most wonderful words, "I love you truly." Every night, when the thermometers had struck the magic degree of 12, all the town's snowmen gathered in the park. And I was made by a little boy named Tommy, who lives down the road. Just then, all the snowmen noticed a bright light in the sky. "It can't be morning," said one. "See, it's only 3 by the clock." He was rushed in an ambulance to the coldest freezer of the ice cream plant. The next day, the mayor made a speech. Everyone contributed so that a statue could be made of the littlest snowman. And so the statue was placed on a pedestal in the park for everyone to see. And that was the end of Laura's wonderful visit to Fairyland on Christmas Eve.
Boys and girls, oh boy, did we have a lot of excitement at our house last Christmas Eve. Boy, everybody was getting ready for the visit of Santa Claus. And Buffalo Bob was trimming the Christmas tree. And he was just hanging on the last decoration. Strings of fresh buttered popcorn. And Clarabelle the clown, he was helping trim the tree too. Hanging up my stocking. Well, how you doing there, Howdy? All finished, Buffalo Bob. Boy, I sure hope Santa Claus fills my stocking with presents. Clarabelle, do you want to hang up your stocking now?
Oh, what a silly clown. Well, you'll find out if you're getting your bicycle pretty soon now, because it's almost midnight and Santa will be here any minute now. It's 12 o'clock. Now look, we've all got to hide so that Santa Claus doesn't see us. Come on, Dan. 6, 7, 8. Hurry and hide, Clarabelle. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Well, that's funny. Well, Santa Claus should be coming down the chimney at midnight. Neat trick, Clarabelle. Gee, Buffalo Bob, what do you think happened to Santa Claus? Well, Howdy, there's only one way to find out. Well, what's that, Buffalo Bob? Let's go to the North Pole and see what happened to Santa Claus. You mean right up to Santa's workshop? That's just what I mean. We'll take the rocket-doodle and we'll be up there in a jiffy. Come on, Clarabelle, you come too. Stop snowing, we'll have a great flight. North Pole, here we come. You're not Santa Claus. You're a bandit. Here, you see? Let me show you. There, see?
But I tell you, I'm not the bandit. I'm Santa Claus.
Yeah, go on. The newspaper says that the bandit has a beard. Well, you got a beard. And I happen to be ugly Sam, see? And I happen to be smart. And I know, therefore, that you are the bandit. What's that? Oh, see, I'll bet that's your whole gang. Well, ugly Sam is gonna hide, see? And I'm gonna capture the entire gang single-handed. Hey, look, there's Santa's workshop right at the North Pole. Come on, fasten your seatbelts, everybody. We're coming in for a landing. Ah, for you. All right. Well, here we are at the North Pole. Now to find Santa Claus.
parties going on around here.
I got you, bandit gang! And away we go! Run, Clara, run! Hey! Oh, before I get him, I'll get...
Oh, stop, everybody, stop!
Over hill and on the tail! Where is my food and where's my lunch pail?
Oh, I'll get you out, Santa.
I'll get you out! Oh, no! Let me in! I'll get you. I got him now! I got him!
You give up!
Ugly Sam never gives up to a bandit! Ugly Sam! Buffalo Bob! What? Sam! Oh. Ugly Sam! Oh.
What are you doing here?
Me? Oh! Why, I just captured the bearded bandit.
Bearded bandit escaped.
I'm not the bandit, I'm Santa Claus.
Santa Claus! Yes, Sam, he's Santa Claus.
I captured the bandit. And away I go to get him.
No,
I'll
Ugly
get him.
Sam, no! Oh, wait, I know what, Ugly Sam. What do you want for Christmas?
I want a mirror so I can look at my beautiful ugly face.
Here you are, Ugly Sam, and a Merry Christmas.
What?
Oh, how beautiful. Buffalo Bob, this ain't the bandit. This is Santa Claus.
Oh, 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 oh.
Well, it was nip and tuck, but everything worked out fine. Santa Claus got there in time to bring toys to all the boys and girls. Yes, everything turned out happy and bright. So, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Once upon a time, in a far-off country, there lived a little orphan girl who sold matches. It was Christmas Eve, and everyone was much too busy to pay any attention to her. All the other children had warm clothes to wear, warm homes to live in, and fine Christmas dinners waiting on their tables. But the poor little match girl had none of these. If she didn't sell her matches, she wouldn't even have enough money for a bite of food or for the simplest shelter on this bitter cold night. Inside the big houses, there were Christmas stockings just waiting to be filled by Santa Claus. But what would Santa have for a poor little match girl? For her, a Christmas present was only something to dream about. If only she could get warm, that would be enough of a gift. She lit one of her precious matches. It gave off a pleasant warmth. But somehow, the light seemed strange. Was she just imagining? Or was it really? Yes, it really was Santa Claus. Santa nodded to her and said, "Come, I have something for you." Oh, how lovely! A warm fur cloak, her very first Christmas present. But that was only the beginning, for now Santa led her into his magic kingdom, where there were sights that no other child had ever seen. It was very mysterious there. The Iceman was so solemn, but somehow, even in this cold land, she felt warm. Santa made some funny motions and, presto, instead of his plain sack, there was a beautiful throne. And as she sat down, the little match girl felt as proud as a princess. So many surprises, she thought. I wonder what's going to happen next. Just then, Santa started banging on his little kettle. "Let's have some entertainment," he cried. Perhaps it was all only a dream, but such a lovely dream. Now that the dance was over, a very strange thing happened. Everyone began to disappear. It was most peculiar. But at least Santa was still here. Then the cloak slipped from her shoulders. Although the little match girl didn't realize it, her match had gone out. All that remained now was the cold snow and the memory of Santa and her first Christmas present. Quickly, she lit another match. Perhaps she would see something wonderful again. Slowly, as if from a great distance, a Christmas tree appeared, bigger and more beautifully decorated than any she had ever seen. Underneath the tree were the loveliest dolls, just like those she had seen in the windows of the most expensive toy shop. Oh, how she had wanted just one for her very own. When she looked up at the tree again, a lady appeared. A lady who looked like her lost mother. Was it really she, so gentle, so radiant? Truly, her match must be magic, for now it made the candles sparkle, and beneath its glittering light, lo and behold, the toys came to life. What a gay dance it had been, but now it was all over. Slowly, the dolls and the beautiful lady began to fade away. Again, all that remained of a dream was a burned-out match. "Please come back," she cried. Please don't vanish like Santa Claus in the beautiful Christmas tree.
Mother, Mother, please don't leave me. Mother.
She had found her mother again. And now the little match girl would be warm and happy forever.